You may start.
Good afternoon, judges. So for this year's IPW, we decided to make a two-pot, and we think that this will improve the human daily life, and it makes life more efficient and just it improves the life of people. No.
Okay, so this is two-pot.
And this
Our group members are Fiona, Debbie, Owen, and me, and Gerald.
but
Unfortunately,
unfortunately
Gerald cannot make it today. We are in category 3 invention.
What is a two-pot? So the two-pot is something like a teapot, but we designed it with two spouts, so it can actually hold two kinds of drink at a time, and it is completely made from ceramic.
Why did we make a two-pot? Well, to make life more efficient for people, we decided to make a two-pot so that you can actually have two drinks in one pot and pour it as well, like at the same time to two drinks. So then it saves time and it's also more efficient.
Okay. So now I'd like to discuss the advantages for the environment and the consumers who actually are going to be affected by what people buy now these days, as some stuff leave carbon footprints behind. So I would like to discuss about the environment. So there are advantages for the environment, as the two-pot is actually recyclable, as it is made of soil. Ceramic is made of soil, and by doing that, we can actually crush the two-pot after it is destroyed or cracked, as it won't actually function its original spout or its original pot properties. Therefore, by having it crushed, we can actually mix it with the pot batter, the ceramic batter, and we can actually make another pot out of it to reinforce the property of the ceramic. It has been proven that the ceramic powder or anything made of ceramic will actually reinforce it again.
For the consumers' advantages, it saves money because it's like two pots, but you only pay for one because you can hold two drinks at a time. And it occupies less space because usually you buy two pots for two different kind of drinks, but this will only take the space of one pot where you can have two kind of drinks at once. It's also efficient since when you pour at a time, when you pour it into two cups, you can have like two drinks at once, and not like when you have two different kind of drugs and you have to do it like twice.
Next, I'd like to talk about the budget. So, of course, everything comes to the budget, and we decided to limit our budget very well, under 100,000. And amazingly, we spent 20,000 per kilograms on the ceramic, and we purchased 2 kilograms to keep it safe in amount, just in case we actually had to remake any, or patch up any broken parts in the pot. So we've taken that into consideration, and we spent a total of 40,000 rupiah in total for the ceramic as our material. We spent 50,000 rupiah on the firing process, and as this we'll explain later, as the pot actually requires two types of firing: the bisque firing and the glaze firing. So our total expenditure is 40,000 plus 50,000, which adds up to 90,000, which is still below our budget. So I think this budget is well covered.
And at first, we wanted to make like a two-pot, but without the separator. And we presented it to our mentor, Ms. Dorothy, and she advised us to improve the two-pot. So we decided to make a separator to separate, and it can actually contain two drinks at a time.
So this is basically the bisque firing, the first process of firing for the two-pot It is actually, the pot is actually burned at 1000 degrees, so that it's heated up to 1000 degrees to reinforce the structure of the pot itself and the ceramic. After that, we glaze the pot, and however we were unable to actually run through the glaze firing, as we actually had 2 prototypes, and we were unable to go through the time, go get the time, and so we were unable to do the glaze firing, which is the next step. However, we have actually painted it without glazing it in the first place, so to make up for the time. However, we have proven that before that we have had our pot, and it has proven to work properly. And now I'd like to present to you our first prototype of the pot itself. This is the display of our pot, and it is built in, you can actually build it in 3D structures. So this thing is refracting light into it, and basically you can actually see a whole clear view of our pot itself. And next we also have this, which is the back side of the pot, our proposed design, the front and the side view.
Now we're gonna demonstrate the prototype.
To prove this, I'll have 3 types of liquids: water and heat. So as you can see,
As you can see, there's a separator separating the cup, so it can actually contain 2 different kinds of germs.
so one side will be filled with water, and the other filled with heat. Leaks. Next, we're pouring the liquid. See, you can actually have 2 drinks at a time. It's much more efficient than before. 1 for water and 1 for heat. So it actually reduces the time taken to actually pour 2 cups of liquid, and it will actually also save time to, and also save space. So basically, this is our concept of the 2 pot.
Can you try pouring away one of the drinks, and I want to see whether you can actually just serve 1 drink at a time and not 2.
Sure. I'll return the water back.
Yeah, it's fine.
Here's one of the movie.
No, but then you have to fill the other side so that when you're pouring, it does not spill out.
Okay.
So you have to fill both sides up.
By the way, it's over 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes. Alright.
He's will make a very bad
So water.
Cannot. Cannot.
Okay,
No, it's okay. It will spill.
Just stir it, just stir it.
I'll pour tea.
Oh, Levy. Sorry.
So can you do it or not?
Yep, he did it.
Let us see.
Why did you say cannot?
Because I'm afraid it will spill the other part of the pot, because it's actually not covered.
So have you tried doing
So
this?
it's covered, will it be able
I've
to?
experimented with paint before, and yeah, basically we actually, by looking at 2 paint colors rather than blue, we have proven that if they don't mix together, it means that the color is actually remains
We
separated.
know that, but when you're pouring,
Yes.
you're pouring on the left way, which means that the other spout is probably slightly elevated, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, they're equal, they're not equal.
Yes.
So for them to be different in the spout level enables you to pour 1 at a time. Maybe